Hello everyone and welcome to something a little different. This is a vlog post, but I thought, you know what, let's just do something. Let's actually be in my Minecraft world here when we do this. So I won't be showing the little webcam thing underneath the whole time, or maybe I will. I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of want to make this more immersive. Anyway, so this is, I believe, the latest pre-release, alpha release, whatever you want to call it, of 1.17. I guess they call it a snapshot. And I've been in this world for maybe 3 or 4 game nights. So I haven't been in this world for very long. And I lucked out right away where I started because I'll just show you around real quick if it's not nighttime and there's not critters running around. So where I started wasn't over there. It was, I think, somewhere that direction. It wasn't towards the desert, but I started somewhere. I ran towards this area of the hills trying to find some coal. I guess I'll go ahead and leave that on. Maybe it is good because then I can talk at you, and I can't talk at you otherwise. Yeah, it's kind of the habit I'm in anyway, so... Yeah, I started over here, across the water. Some are over that direction. I ran towards the nearest hill, which is over here. I walked around the hill a little bit, and then as I was walking around the hill, I came over to this giant ravine. And I'll introduce you real quick to it. It's a pretty gnarly place. I've done a little bit of mining here, as you can probably tell, but it's pretty much left the way it was. But you can see it goes on for a long ways. Lots of monsters down there. You can tell me if what I'm about to show you is a dungeon spawner or not, because I don't know for sure. Got the new ore, the copper is all over the place, and you can mine it with a stone shovel at current. But I went over to here, and don't know if you can see this very well. That to me looks like mossy cobblestone, and unless that's part of the update, that might mean that there's a dungeon either down here or through this wall or around this corner. I haven't ventured down outside of the light area here. I stayed near the water. I haven't really explored yet, but that's in the to-do list. So I got this little waterfall here, and I just built my house right into this area of the cliff. And added all of this. I think today's video, I'm going to focus on making a backdoor tunnel right here. I'm liking the idea of that, like a big tunnel. Making a single door, maybe going out to it, and then just digging straight through the mountain while we talk. So I got a couple of updates that I wanted to tell you guys about. Let's make sure I have enough pickaxes. I probably don't. I never seem to. Oh, I've got some iron. Well, let's go ahead and make ourselves a proper pickaxe then. We'll use cobblestone, we'll use iron, we'll get all that done properly here. And we'll take an extra chest with me. And the reason for that is I expect to die at some point, and I want to put my stuff in it before I die so I can come back and easily get it. I should have enough torches to get me through. So let's go ahead and do this, and then I'll start updating you guys. Oh, I was going to create a iron pickaxe. One thing I've noticed with the 1.17 update is that it burns right through. Oh, I should explain the ingredients I've got in my chest too. It burns right through the pickaxes a lot faster. Now maybe it's just me, but I mean I've been playing 1.12, 1.16, you know, and it doesn't seem the same to me. It seems different, like it's grinding through it faster. So just something to be aware of. For whatever reason, you seem to be going through pickaxes more. So you saw the desert out there. Well, over in the desert, I found a temple. In the temple, I found a golden apple. And I also found this golden horse armor, some gold stuff, some TNT, this enchanted book with a knockback thing on it, a fire starter. That wasn't found there. That was found above me on the hill where I am, is one of those broken obsidian gate things. So that's what's up there. And I should show that to you. I need to get some obsidian in there, get a diamond pickaxe. Might do that in another update video later, but I have a gateway right into the nether right above me. I didn't even know that when I ran over here. So this is a pretty cool little area. I'm hoping I'll find diamonds in that chasm, or maybe even in this dig through. I'm about ready to get a bow and arrow going with a string. But that's why I have all this fancy ingredients. And then of course there's a new copper ingot. I haven't tried to form it into anything just yet. So, updates regarding my life. That's what we're here for. That's what a vlog's all about, right? So here's what's going on. I got a notification in my email just the other day. I may not look at the camera as much now because I want to focus on what I'm doing. Anyway, that notification told me that there was a house for rent, and it was $1,200. A little tiny thing. It was a little 700 square foot house. So my dad's looked at it and he's trying to get a hold of it. But the bedrooms are tiny. You can kind of see the situation where I'm living right now. It's not the most roomy by any means. And I'm a little worried because if all I'm going to have for my workspace is a bedroom, then maybe I should just go ahead and go straight through and then do the fancy stuff. That'd be easier. Anyway, I'm a little worried that I won't have the workspace to do the work I need to do. So I'm a little bit concerned about all of this. You can see how the pickaxe is going down. But that's one piece of news that I have. So possibility of a house. The GoFundMe, I cannot do much with it. I want to get eyeballs on it. And I was going to go to, there's some places on Reddit where you can actually post links to your fundraisers. But Reddit has thrown a curveball at people that want to do that, probably because a bunch of assholes ruined it for everybody else. And the curveball is that you have to have 250 minimum karma for 2 of them and 500 for another one to be able to post anything. You're not allowed to post links to your fundraiser unless you have that. And it's got to be comment karma. So I've been working a little bit on that, but I'm a little bit PO'd because I've got less than, I've got till the end of I actually have less than until the end of the month. I have like 2 days from the end of the month, and then we've got to be out of here. So how am I going to get the eyeballs on these GoFundMes and get them going? I can't depend on my family. I have to depend on the public to help. That's what you use a GoFundMe for, and that's one of the problems I've always had with them. Is that they always say use your friend and family, use your social circle. Well, I'm not using my friend and family or social circle. I'm trying to publicly fund my parents being able to get a house. That's what I'm trying to do. It does me no good to promote to my social circle. They're all as broke as my dad is. I just did a double jump for no reason. So that's really frustrating to me, I've got to say right now. I'm really disappointed in Reddit. I'm disappointed in them thinking that they've got to protect people and police the behavior of other people. I'm tired of the censorship that's rampant on the internet. We're in America, goddammit, We're supposed to have freedom of speech. But because some idiot decided to pass a law telling companies that they could just pretty much do whatever the hell they want on their servers and their land and their ground, whatever, because we've got that going on, well, now we've got these issues. I can't post and get the help that I need. I can't get the GoFundMe before any eyeballs. I talked to 2 people at YouTube, 2 well-known YouTubers that I watch and I respect and I really enjoy their content. But I'm not going to keep pestering people, you know. But I did approach a couple of people on YouTube just to see if they'd help me out. I didn't give them a link or anything. I didn't post any links in their videos. I abided by all the proper terms. But that's another thing that pisses me off, is that you have to go through all these fucking hoops. If you have a fucking need, then why do you have to go through all these fucking hoops? I don't get it. I mean, I understand that they're trying to keep away a bad element. I get that. But what they're doing is they're keeping away a good element, too. It's just like the stupid gun laws. You know? You don't want bad guys to get guns. Well, that's perfectly fine. But guess what? If you're making it hard for good guys to get guns, well, then they can't have them either. So how are they supposed to protect themselves? Because I can guarantee you that most real bad guys aren't going to abide by the law and not have a gun. They're going to have a gun. That's how it's going to be, because they're going to do their bad guy thing, you know, and they're going to need guns to do it. They're not going to abide by the law. The only people that are going to honor a gun law are honest, you know, law-abiding people. No criminals, or very few criminals, are going to abide by it. So why are you trying to have these stupid gun laws? Why are you trying to police the behavior of people who want to post links to campaigns? I have a genuine need for help, and I'm not able to get the word out and get the help I need. It's very frustrating. You know, and I am worried about myself, but my first priority is my parents. I want to get them settled first. That's what I want. That's all I'm looking for initially. I'd love to have a place myself, but that's what I'm looking for, is I want to get them settled. I want to know that they have a home. Hey, scary cave sounds. You know, there are people out there like Wonder Hussy. She's a YouTuber. Some of you might know her. There's Jonathan from Exploration Unknown. There's Omar Gosh. There's Josh Explores, Exploring with Josh. There's so many people out there that are living life on their terms. They get to go around the world. Even Brienne gets to. They get to travel. They get to go and see other countries. They get to do all of that. And they're not doing it with 9-to-5 earnings, as far as I know. They're doing it with what they've earned through YouTube. They have found a way to earn money, or receive money, I guess would be better, because they're not really earning it, although I guess you could consider YouTube a job, but I don't think Brianne or any of those people really look at YouTube as work. I'm pretty sure of that. But, you know, they don't have to earn the money in a traditional 9-to-5 job. They don't have to work under somebody else and deal with a crappy boss. They can just do their YouTube videos and live life on their terms and explore the world. And that's awesome. And I want that for myself, you know. I want that for myself. Not necessarily doing YouTube like they are and all that stuff, but being able to earn money on my terms. Not have to go by how other people have defined you're supposed to earn money. I don't want to do that. I don't want their stupid, you got to start at the bottom and work your way up. And then maybe if you're lucky and they don't fire you for some stupid reason, you might have yourself a retirement after 40 years. I don't think very many people are getting those retirements, and I don't think people that say that are recognizing what happened in 2008 when people lost everything that they had, all their pensions and stuff, and there was no recourse. Nothing happened to the people that took away that money from those people. We keep being proven over and over again that the whole work hard, earn money, and eventually you'll have a life you want to live kind of thing. There's no proof at all that actually even works. It's not even proven. Let's go ahead and poke our head up and see where we are. I'm kind of curious now. We'll work our way up from here, because I don't know if we're outside yet or not. Boy, it's dark in here. One thing that drove me nuts about Bdubs' old videos, he's sitting there mining away in the dark. How am I supposed to see Bdubs? I don't know how I'm going to see anything here, man. But that's how he did it back then, you know. I think I can put this on the ground. Well, yeah, but then it's still going to be in my way when I want to go up higher, I suppose. Maybe I should just stick it above me somewhere. Oh, I got a cave up here I busted into. So I guess I'll find out what we've got. Anyway, that's kind of the stuff that's on my mind right now. And also, my dad and I watched that Dave Turn's Lost Mine series, and we've just found out about the death of Mr. Goins. Seemed like a really nice guy. I don't think I've ever met anybody like that that's like likable to everybody. I imagine Bdubs is somebody like that. I think he might be, but I'm not sure. I've never met him, of course. But he comes off like somebody who could be pretty easygoing and everybody would kind of like and get along with. But I don't think I've ever met anybody personally that's like that. I don't know about that. Well, this could end very badly, and this will be a short video if it does. So let's go ahead and let's see, what should I do here? I want to go in, maybe 2. That way, if there's any baddies, they won't be able to get to me. And I'll put my chest in here, and all my goodies will go in there. So, anyway, that's the update as it stands right now. I'm just kind of wore out. I worked today pretty hard. I just did one load, but it's what was required. Helping this other elderly couple that's here. I helped them move their stuff. Well, basically, I'm helping the granddad, Neil. I'm helping him move stuff into storage. And I'm getting tired of doing that kind of stuff, you know. People think that I'm lazy because of the things that I say. They think that means that I'm lazy or something, but it just means that I'm tired of working my arse off. Pardon me if I fall silent here. I got to light up this thing. It's another thing I don't understand about Bdubs is Let's Plays. His old ones. I'm talking about his first series. I'm really enjoying them, but he doesn't... oh, I lost my train of thought. What is it that he doesn't do? Oh, he puts the torches on the ground. I never could figure out why he prefers putting the torches on the ground. I've always stuck them in the corners. I seem to get more light out of them that way. Okay, well, I've got nothing more I can do here. Let's go a little further if I can. Hope I don't forget my place over here. I've got one torch left. Alright, well, we got to go back and restock and figure out what we have here, if we found a way to the surface or not. I don't know. One thing I did get from Bdubs, he said shift click and it goes right into your inventory, so I've remembered that. Something I learned that I didn't even know that you could do that. That is a long, long, long tunnel. I didn't really intend to do like this super long tunnel. I thought that it'd be pretty easy to get out of the mountain, but maybe I'm wrong. It's going to be a long bit of mining there, man. I'll put up a door real quick. So I guess the last thing to mention is I'll be running the server again this Sunday. So I guess it's actually tomorrow as I'm recording this. It's Saturday. I got to help my dad tonight. I will do my absolute best to keep to that schedule and have the server running from roughly 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's not always going to be exactly those times, But that's kind of the intention right now. That's kind of what I want to do. And hoping I see some people signing up at Patreon and joining me on the server. Every little bit of money I get, I'm going to put into my parents' GoFundMe account. I'm going to put some donations there to help snowball it. The rest I'm going to use to pay for rent. Dad's thinking I should get a job to help cover it because the rent's going to be kind of a stretch for him. And I don't know what to do. I don't have anywhere else to go, but I definitely do not want to work some 9-to-5 job. But I'll be within walking distance of town, and it would be nice to have some spending money. And if I could find a job that didn't make me want to kill somebody having to do it, you know, a couple of days a week, or even if I ended up with full time, well, maybe it'd be okay. But I'm tired of killing myself off, and I'm tired of working for assholes, and I'm tired of working for picky people. You know, I don't need work that I already don't enjoy doing, especially hard work being made less enjoyable because of the people that are around me. I know that I'm partially responsible for that. It's my perception of people that is helping to create my experience with them. I get that. I can't blame it completely on them, but you would think that I would have some good experiences, my perception notwithstanding, but I just haven't had really much good experiences with the work. You know, working the 9-to-5 job, working my way up. I've started over as a grunt so many times. I told Neil, you know, when we were driving around the other day, I told him I feel like an old plow horse. I don't know any different. I've just been carrying on this plow all the time, and I'm tired of it. And I need a break, man. I need a vacation. I'd love to go to Japan or Switzerland and visit a friend I have over there or something, but I can't do anything until I get my parents settled. If you do donate to the GoFundMe, trust that, yeah, that money is going to my parents. It's helping them with either rental, you know, the first, last, getting into the rental, whatever they have to pay to get in there. It looks like we'll have to get a washer and dryer if we get this little tiny house. So they'll end up with that. The rest is going towards, as stated, a down payment on a house. I want them to be able to buy a property that meets their needs a little better. It's a little bit nicer for all of us, you know, a little less. Where we're going to be moving, there's a couple of apartment complexes looking right down on the yard, and it's not far from the highway. That's a terrible location, and I just don't know how we're going to live there in a crowded environment together and have no real privacy at all. And I got to stop living with my parents. You know, I got to have my own house. I really want them to be able to buy a place that I'm hoping to get one that I can either have built. If I help raise the GoFundMe, I should be able to have that as part of my, I guess you'd call it a finder's fee for helping them. But I'd either like to have built or fixed up or have one already included, some kind of a, they have a name for it. I don't remember the actual name, but like a guest house, but fully insulated kitchen, you know, nice place that you could actually live in, you know, with a kitchen and living room and at least one bedroom, if not two. Two would be better, so I have a little room to move around. I don't think I'd want less than 700 square feet. I think I'd probably be aiming at about 1,000 square foot little guest house. And I could just move my stuff in there and live there. And if I help my parents through putting up the GoFundMe, through trying to raise money for them, you know, and all the other stuff that I've been doing for them, if I do that, and especially if I have some kind of income and I can pay a little rent, then I think that I could have that. And then they would have the main house, and I'd just have my own little house, and I'd be in my own place, but not too far from them if they needed me for something. And at some point, when I have enough income coming in, just from my YouTube work, just from Patreon, whatever I can use of my own funds, I'd like to start traveling, and I'd like to figure out a little more about what I want to do with my life. Right now, I know I want to do this Minecraft thing. I want to do these videos. I want to do the YouTube thing, but I don't know. I don't know beyond that, and I don't think I came to this world to do YouTube videos, so I think that there's a purpose that I'm missing out on. I got to figure that out. Or maybe that's just a belief. I don't know, but that's where things stand right now. And that concludes this little update video. I hope it didn't go on too long. I'm going to play around a little more here. I want to find my way through the rest of that cave, see where it ends, see if it goes anywhere near the surface. I don't know how to tell where I am. I guess I should check F3 and see how close I am to the surface or not, so I can get closer to the surface. I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit back and relax a bit, and then I'm going to go to bed. It's getting a little late, so hope to see you guys on Sunday. Thanks for watching. Okay, well, that concludes this episode. Be sure to leave a thumb up if you like the video. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this or any of my other videos. Be sure to hit that notification icon so that you can be notified when any new videos are released. And leave me some comments, feedback, suggestions so that I can improve and do even better for you guys. Also, please stop by my Teespring store. I've got more designs coming over from Spreadshirt, but this is what I have here right now. I've got 3 cool designs. I've got this mask does not equal safe. It's kind of an attitude for everybody trying to make us wear masks right now. I've got this Zen saying and drawing that I did, to reach your destination, embrace the journey. I think that's really cool. I've got a poem over here. Poem says, life doesn't have to be so hard. It has a flow. Sometimes you'll drift, sometimes you'll row, but you get to choose the destination you'll go. I think that's really cool also. So go ahead and grab some of this stuff, and that will support me and help me in my continuing work at YouTube, and I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.